Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
We're about ready to go live on the air here. Thank you very much for joining us on Facebook.
It's one of my favorite days.
Marketplace.
Marketplace Monday.
Mornings in the country. Welcome to Monday morning. I am Gene. I am joined by Bryce and Alex, and it's at this time that we scour the wonderful world that is Facebook Marketplace looking for interesting items for sale. Bryce, what have you found this time around?
Another banner week for Facebook Marketplace. I can say
Okay.
that
Is that good or
much.
bad?
You get a little bit of everything when it
Oh.
comes to Facebook. When did Facebook, do you think it's the number one online selling place for like resales at this point?
Probably. Whenever I'm looking for something, the first place I go now is Marketplace. And
Mhm.
10 years ago, I would go to eBay, and I don't even think of eBay anymore.
I've got three goodies to show you, and the first one's going to take us back in time. I'm not sure, Gene, if it would be your youth, probably your kids' youth, and certainly Alex and I's. Let's start it off here, but I need to also preview. You're not going to want to miss number 3 because I can't wait to watch Gene's reaction to what it is.
All right.
Let's get to number 1, though, for $10,000. Yes, you heard that right.
No way.
For $10,000, you can have yourself what the folks on Facebook are seeing. This is Ronald McDonald's Play Place.
It's the whole thing.
The
It is.
entire playset is for sale. The description says that the kids outgrew this a couple years ago, which is why it's not been washed and cleaned off this year. He adds it's a collector's dream, and he's only accepting serious offers. $10,000. You not only get the slides with all the colors, you get the Play Place giant sign, and perhaps the best part of it all, to take you right back to your youth, you get the shoe compartment.
The
That's
plastic
right.
shoebox.
The
Blech.
little lockers that you put your shoes in.
This is
It's all there.
incredible.
$10,000. Now, I'm not a McDonald's collector. Maybe this is worth 10 grand, but I don't think so.
When did they take those out? Was that the turn of the 2010s or so?
No, because when my son was younger, we used to go to the McDonald's playground quite often. So, I mean, they existed 15 years ago. I don't
That's
know
what I'm
when
saying.
they started.
I think it was around that 2010 mark when they started upgrading the McDonald's. And
What was the order? Did you eat your food and then go play, or did you go play while you waited 5 minutes for your food? What was the order of operation here? I don't even remember.
Mom and Dad, they'd go and get in line. The older kids wouldn't go in anymore. So I remember standing in line as the young kids would go play. Then whenever they got tired, they'd come
They
out.
come eat.
Uh-huh.
Kind of gross, but nostalgic nonetheless.
$10,000.
Too rich for my blood.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I know we've got a lot of people interested in the agriculture industry who listen to this program. We appreciate you doing so. And if you're looking for a new venture, perhaps, Alex, you want to go from goats to something else? Here you go. This is what you're looking at, a startup worm farm. I think it's just worm farm.
I
It
have
looks like buckets.
Worm farm items.
When I was in college,
Uh-huh.
this is a true story. I worked for a guy and we just did a whole lot of random projects. He just almost just needed a companion, but he had a worm farm.
Hang on. You're burying that. You worked for a man who just, quote, needed a companion?
Well, no, him and his wife just did a lot of random projects. And so they just needed somebody to help with those things.
Okay. Maybe phrase that.
Sorry. It was a husband and a wife, a nice, very nice couple. Anyway, what I'm saying is he had a worm farm in his backyard. And so
was he selling night crawlers for fishing?
No, I think he put all this stuff back in his garden. I'm not entirely sure, but what I had to do, and it was disgusting, we would put on plastic gloves and then we'd have to dig through all of this compost and the bugs and and find the worms.
Now, see, this is a pretty big operation. My dad raised worms. He was a huge fisherman, and he raised his own night crawlers. So
How do you?
I mean, there are.
Where do they
looks
come
like
from?
100 buckets plus right here. He says it's the main parts that you need to start a worm farm. It's got a dirt grinder included, bag sealer, tons of buckets, worm books, and some styrofoam containers. Only asking $220.
That's got to be a steal, honestly.
If you want to
Doesn't
get
sound bad.
into the agriculture industry, right here is your chance with your very own worm farm.
those plastic buckets are worth $200 alone.
No, they are not. They are not, Gene.
I doubt they're mineral tub buckets. I doubt they're that good of quality.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
We've got one more. Don't have time to get to it on the air, but you will not want to miss Gene's reaction to item number 3 as part of our Marketplace Monday segment.
Oh, so we're going to do that one off of the air. Okay. I cannot wait. Everybody join us. If you haven't yet, give us a like on Facebook and then follow along as Marketplace Monday continues off the air on Facebook. And we'll be right back with more music next.
Okay, Gene. You ready or you got to load something?
I'm going to load something. So
Okay.
give me 30 seconds.
All right, Gene needs 30 seconds before we can display or show the final item. We need to go back to the Ronald McDonald playset. Would you ever consider putting this up in the backyard for Ethan?
No, I do want one of those big wooden ones, and those for a good one are like $2,000 to $3,000.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Man,
Like
you know
new.
what? I need to check. I used to have a huge one.
I'll buy it from you.
Well, the last I knew it was out at one of my parents' farms. I don't know if it's in use. I think the people that rent that farm, I think their kids are all grown now. Let me
All right.
check into it. I'll see
All right,
if
you
it's
guys
still
handle
there.
business offline. Gene, we need to show the final item for everybody who is watching on Facebook. Here we go.
I am waiting.
You are going to read what you're seeing. Real-time reaction. Here you
I'm
go.
going to read.
Well, you're going to tell us what you're looking at.
Okay. I'm seeing nothing yet at this point. So
Wait, what?
What do you mean you're seeing nothing?
I'm seeing you and Alex. Are you guys what's for sale? So,
What in the world are you
Can you
talking
see
about?
that?
no, I can't see anything.
What?
Okay.
Something's messed up on your computer. All this
Okay,
hype for Gene
people
to say
watching
he
on
can't
Facebook,
see it.
can you see this? We need to know.
Yeah, you got to comment. Let us know. I mean, I'm showing it. Can you see this, Gene?
Yes, I can see that.
You can't see this, though.
No, I'm still looking at the worm button.
Is this
In the world?
There it is.
Well, you
Is
can
it
see
the
it.
Birkenstock?
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
All
my.
right. Now tell us what you're seeing.
I am seeing some disgusting sandals. Oh my God. Wash your feet, people. This is
Hang on. So these are blue Birkenstocks. They only want $30 for them. Read the description.
just has really distinct feet prints, but other than that, a really good shoe. Oh my
For a
God.
man who's not a fan of feet, I just figured you'd appreciate somebody to resell their disgusting
That is
Birkenstocks.
gross.
First of all, and I don't mind saying this at all, I believe that Birkenstocks should be outlawed. They are just absolutely disgusting. But that, oh my goodness, those should just go in the trash. Somebody is trying to sell these for $30. They've knocked it down from $40.
Mhm.
So somebody's trying to sell these for 30. That's trash. Throw those in the trash. Those are nasty. Oh my
$30
goodness.
trash, Gene.
Oh God.
Just imagine, okay, if you buy these, you have to make sure your feet fit in the toe imprints. Otherwise, it's going to be really uncomfy.
Ugh. Oh,
Getting
I-
queasy.
Like you'd
at
have
the
to go
thought.
try them on
Yeah.
to make sure that your little toesies would fit in the toe prints.
Maybe don't.
Oh.
Maybe don't.
Yeah, let's just toss those in the trash and say that you got good use out of them. That's
Yuck.
We
there
need to
should
go.
be standards.
We need to go
fi-
back for a second. Oh well. No, first on this one, Cheryl says, "I love all my." They call them Berkeys. Berkeys.
Must be a club.
Ugh, I hate Birkenstocks.
Cheryl, would you buy
I
these?
Hate them.
The blue Birks.
Those are not blue.
Well,
What
the
color are they
little
then?
strap
They look like
says
they're white,
it's blue.
What are you, Alex? Are you colorblind?
apparently.
That is not white.
It's like a light.
Maybe it's blue.
Okay, back on the worms. We had a
Okay.
comment on that. Robert said, "How many pages in a worm book? 2. Page 1. You can't overfeed worms." Oh yeah, because they had said they'd
They only-
include. They said they would include the worm book.
How does a worm? Where
Don't feed after midnight.
where do worms come from? How do worms make other worms?
Alex, that's a question you should ask your mother.
I was going to say,
That's a bit personal. You know,
just,
we don't
like,
have.
Just how do they? Do they lay eggs?
No, they
No.
don't lay eggs, Alex.
So the worm has little worm babies.
Please
have
do
baby
not make us
worms.
go through this process.
yes, they
don't
have baby
know.
worms.
A couple more comments coming in on the Berkeys. Robert says, "Wow, I guess those are pre-fitted." Yes. You know, that's one of the worst parts of getting a new pair of boots or shoes. You got to wear them
It's
in
true.
a
You
little
got to
bit.
break them in.
These are broken.
They're ready for you. And Cheryl's back saying, "What size are they?"
Cheryl
He's
wants them.
interested.
It doesn't say what size they are.
Ugh, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to go be sick now.
Thanks for joining us here as part of our Marketplace Monday.